Another thing that seems to be trending, and I don't think a lot of people actually know what it means. I'm not even sure I know what it means, but it is longevity. I hear it everywhere. It's in conversation everywhere. You know, what do you think longevity is, and what does it mean, and why people are seeking it and looking for it?
The obvious connotation is longevity is your lifespan in terms of years that you live. But what's actually interesting, and Dr. David Sinclair has touched on this somewhat, is health span. Right. Yeah, so health span does touch on longevity, but it's also about how well you live within the time that you're alive. So, you know, for instance, are you on 10 different medications, and have you had 5 major surgeries, and are you needing, you know, a respirator to live, because that's actually not quality of life, right? Yeah. So what Dr. David Sinclair is talking about is how we can live well. Right. And how we can maximize that. Yeah. But in terms of Chinese medicine, it's always been talking about lifespan and health span. Right. Because there's no point, or I shouldn't say there's no point, but it's hard to live a life when you're just trying to live, and you're just struggling to exist every single day. Yeah. And I think most of us mean what you know, when we're talking about lifespan, we're actually talking about health span. Right. I think everything is linked. Yeah. Okay. So if you're stressed, you're inflaming the body, and you're accelerating your everything, your cognitive decline, your inflammation markers, your cortisol spikes, the quality of life decreases. Yeah. Absolutely. So how you perceive yourself and the world is of utmost importance. Yeah, okay. So how does that work going into female health? How does sort of longevity work within the female body? There is this belief, which I find quite interesting, that if you go into menopause early, that is okay. Right. If you're going into menopause and you're in your 30s, that's actually called premature ovarian failure, and it can be genetic, although stress factors can accelerate that as well. So you can actually see people going into premature ovarian failure that have been under a lot of pressure. Wow. And while these are unfortunate, it is an indicator that, you know, all-cause mortality increases the earlier your period finishes. So we want to overall look after our hormones, look after our well-being, look after our nutrition, everything as we age as women. For instance, there can be medical reasons why you go into ovarian failure early. For instance, if you've had a certain, you know, trauma to the body, it can actually cause you to lose that function. Yeah. But in terms of just talking about other fit factors, we just want to make sure that we are looking towards the longevity of our hormones, looking towards the longevity of our kidney strength, but also the quality of our blood, our mental states, you know, our health and our energy. Diet, environment, mental health. It always comes down to those, doesn't it? Yeah, it always does.